Helsinki, Sweden.
The stars are aligning, age faded timing, now I'm alive. The future in life.
Good luck, ladies.
The stars are aligning, age faded timing, now I'm alive.
All right, I got my lanyard back that has my food coupons. I'm so excited. I had posted in my story about my players pack and mentioned that I accidentally dropped this when I did my player photo, and somebody saw it and messaged me to come pick it up, and I'm so grateful. So this is the Box Cafe one, so I'm about to go there, get a burger again, and hopefully get the correct burger. And then this one is for a cafe, I believe, that's over there. So I will use that one tomorrow after my round before awards. Super excited. So apparently the Tyyni burger is not made with coleslaw anymore, and they did change it from the first time I went. So I just got this again just to stick with tradition. Like I said, it was still really good. It just wasn't quite as good as I remembered it. But as you can tell, it's still a very massive and hearty, delicious burger. All I want from a rental car in Europe is something small, automatic, manual, doesn't matter, and cheap. I always rent the smallest, cheapest one because it's easier to navigate with. It's easier to get around with. What did they give me this time? My car I had in Finland last time, it was called an Opel Carl. I named it Carl Sparks, and it was so cute. I'll show you right here. And I was like hoping I'd get something similar, and they gave me a freaking boat. It's as if a hearse and a Venza had a baby. It's massive. It's not tiny and cute and European at all. It's such a pain to park in these tiny little parking spots. This is the breakfast of champions, honestly. Or the breakfast of someone who's in second to last place, but you know, it's delicious.
Aukse, Lapinskina.
Cartano, aka the Fuzzy Eagle course, is actually a 6-hole course, but they convert it to a full 18 holes for Tyyni. I did it again, but it was hot today, and all I want after a hot round is a Sonic Cherry Coke Zero or a Sonic Diet Dr. Pepper. And of course I don't have Sonic here, so I had to settle for a fountain McDonald's Coke Zero. And then I was like, I have to try this sunrise lemonade slushy thing that I've been looking at every time I went. Walking up to the Airbnb to shower, change clothes, and head to Helsinki. But before I do all the things today, let's try the sunrise lemonade. I also got more steak fries because they're the best, and I got one more donut because I can. And come August, your girl's going back to tracking macros and working on our fitness goals and doing all the things. So I am just taking full advantage my last few weeks free without trying to go overboard and gain 1,000,000 pounds. All right. Whew. That's tart. Oh, brain freeze. I can't figure out what the other flavor is with this in this, but it is friggin' amazing. I'm here for it. Oh, so good. Oh, brain freeze. Okay, real quick before I leave. I didn't notice this until earlier when I thought I broke my sunglasses, but here's my Tyyni sunglasses. I've never seen this before. I'm sure y'all have, but whatever. They go in like this, and then they go in like this, and then they go in like this. These are the most travel-friendly sunglasses I've ever seen, and I absolutely love it. Why don't we do this more often? This will be so much easier. Obsessed. This parking garage goes deep. It's kind of creepy. I swear I'm the type of person that if I can't figure out parking, I will legit leave. And every time I go international, it's just this whole ordeal. Like, I can't read any of this. And there's like these different areas of parking. I don't know what it means. I mean, it's a pretty cool parking thing, but it's just really confusing. I mean, I guess I'm gonna park and hope that I am not in like the most expensive parking ever. I hate figuring out parking, especially in other countries where I can't read the signs. This is the oldest food hall in Helsinki. I'm not sure how we missed it last time. I guess because we were so distracted by the pop-up stands outdoors, but we were right next to it. And I'm so glad I didn't miss it this time. Although I almost did because I got here probably an hour before closing. I absolutely love markets. I love smoked salmon, which they had an abundance of. I wish I would have had more time so I could have taken some back to the Airbnb. Everything there just looks so fresh and delicious. I wish I would have tried these, but I didn't because I was not super hungry and I still had other things I wanted to try. Like these caviar pancakes. I've never had caviar. That is so good. Oh my goodness. Worth a 10 euro. This is one of the first places I saw when I walked in, but I wanted to do a lap around the market before I committed to anything super big and heavy. This did not disappoint. This was a baked potato with reindeer inside, and then you could put all kind of different toppings on it. I don't even remember what I got. The reindeer. It's really gamey, but it's a lot like elk, and I love elk, so this is awesome. This sauce is really good too. This was the most unique and delicious potato I ever had. It was so creamy, and it was like mashed potatoes inside. I headed over to one of the few places that was still open so I could get some salmon soup. This was a big bowl of salmon soup. It was really good, and I at this point was stuffed, so I had a few bites and took the rest with me for dinner. Just seen it. These food stands outside are where you can get anything from reindeer burgers to fried herring to salmon soup, basically whatever you want. I was about to leave the city center and head back towards the awards ceremony when I got stuck in the most insane storm I've ever been stuck in, probably. I had to stand here for at least 20 minutes. I was soaking wet because the rain was just coming sideways. And at this point, all the streets were getting flooded. Cars were like struggling to get through. It was wild. So the rental car is down there. The road's flooded. And you're not supposed to walk down there, but I don't know how to get down there otherwise without crossing the flooded road. This is wild, y'all. And then it starts pouring down rain again, and water is just rushing down into the parking garage where I parked. So I'm worried that I'm even going to be able to get down there at all. Thank goodness I brought extra pants to change into because I am literally soaked and I'm running late for the awards and I'll probably miss it because of the storm.
If you watch the screen when Juha changes the slide, and over 260 players, 5 doubles, that means over 40,000 prize ceremony. There is something I want to ask. 37 pros from United States, Helsinki, Sweden.
I just got back from the Tyyni Awards ceremony. It was really, really cool. I got to meet some people that I've only met online, which is always cool about disc golf events is you finally get to like put a face to the people you've been like chatting with forever. And just the whole experience. I've obviously played a lot of cool events and traveled all over the world to play. And I kept thinking like, I thought Finland was my number one. Then I thought Thailand was my number one. And I love every event I played for different reasons. But I think as a whole, Finland is still my favorite for disc golf. Iceland's my favorite country, number one, like for scenery and all that. But for disc golf overall, Finland is it. And that should definitely be number one on your bucket list. And Thailand is like right here. They're close together. Either one. But Finland is amazing. It's just such a cool event. The courses are insane, but they're beautiful and they're tough and the competition is wild. And it's something like every disc golfer needs to experience at least once. Also, Tyyni always has the coolest trophies. So this is the trophy I got last time for third place because apparently I'm the queen of third place at Tyyni. It was kind of difficult to get back home. It got to fly first class home, so that was cool and it matched the United aesthetic. So that was definitely my coolest trophy I've ever had. But this one is really cool and it's more travel friendly. I love it. Look at that. That is so cool. They always do so well. And I'm a big fan of medals. Maybe not everybody likes medals. I like medals because they look awesome. Thailand does medals too, and I absolutely love them. And they don't take up a lot of space. So that is just one of my favorite awards to get is a medal. Look, so compact. We'll say I'm still disappointed in my play. Glad I scraped from fourth to third and, was able to get a podium spot and bring home a really cool trophy. Overall, it was a successful summer on my little amateur Euro tour. So now I'm back at the Airbnb and I've got to figure out what I'm doing next. But today's Saturday. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday competition. I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday free. And then I have to fly to Alaska on Wednesday. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to go home tomorrow, spend 2 nights there and then go to Alaska? Or do I want to like bounce somewhere else? The problem with having so many options is you just don't know what to do. I have to be out of the Airbnb at like probably 11 in the morning, 10 or 11 in the morning. I have to drop off the car by maybe 2. So I've got to get it figured out tonight. Aside from that, I'll show y'all whatever I get into next, whenever I get into it, whether it's Alaska, whether it's who knows where I end up between now and then. Also, I have to show y'all my funnel cake looking thing I got at the food hall. It looks like a funnel cake, and he briefly told me the story of its origins, but I didn't really hear him because he said it really fast. I watched on another channel that you're supposed to actually crunch it up. Let's see if it's funnel cakey. It's a crunchy funnel cake and it's really awesome. Oh my gosh, that is so satisfying to eat. I like it because it's not as sweet as a funnel cake. It's really subtle. Like the powdered sugar is the only real sweetness. Those are good, real good. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for supporting. Thanks to all my sponsors for being supportive and yeah, just giving me a reason to be here. I will see you on the next video.